to Ask the Patient Advocate podcast, where we will discuss all things related to navigating your health. I am Dr. Elena Borrelli, and I'm so excited to talk about such an important topic of private patient advocacy. Managing your health and navigating the healthcare system is challenging, but it's a lot better when we go through it together. Welcome back to a new episode of Ask the Patient Advocate podcast. As part of our Health for the Holidays series, today we are talking about mental health. Despite the importance highlighted about mental health in recent years, it is still a struggle to prioritize mental health. During the holidays, it can become even more important because while it can be a joyous time of year, it can equally become such a hectic time of year. So I felt it was fitting to highlight mental health, especially during the holiday season. Between the emotional expectations, financial stress, and the fast pace of the season, many people find their mental health taking a backseat. But prioritizing it, especially when you're managing physical health challenges, is absolutely essential. So joining me today is Christine, a member of our team. Welcome, Christine. How you doing?
Hi, Dr. Borrelli. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm doing great. So, Dr. Borrelli, why do you think mental health, becomes even more important during the holidays?
Well, that's a great question. And the holiday times brings a lot of emotions, both highs and lows, for so many various reasons. For people dealing with illness, loss, or stress, that time can amplify things and feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or even depression. When we neglect mental health, it can directly affect physical healing as well. There's a strong mind body connection. And we're learning more and more about that through science every day. Prioritizing emotional well being helps you recover better, think more clearly, and truly enjoy the moments that matter.
Yeah, sometimes it feels hard to know where to start, right?
Yeah.
Especially when life feels so
Mhm.
chaotic. So, what are a few practical ways people can support their mental health right now?
Just start small. I mean, a couple of things that you can do. There's many actually things that you can do that you can start anytime, like right now. So one simple step is focusing on the positive. So it seems very basic, but it truly does work. Think of three things you're grateful for each day. It shifts your mindset and you can see things more clearly if you focus on the positive. Second, connect with someone, a friend, a family member, or even a nurse if you're in the hospital or a volunteer in the hospital, truly anyone. Just having someone to talk to can make a huge difference. And third, get enough rest. Sleep helps your body and mind recover. If insomnia is an issue, which often is, many people struggle with insomnia, talk to your healthcare provider about ways to improve your rest and get the sleep that you need.
Absolutely. The holidays comes with a long to-do list, right? Yeah, I think we can all relate to that. And endless list of things to do. How does that affect mental health and what can people do about it?
It's huge, honestly. When you're juggling with medical appointments, family responsibilities, and everyday chores, it can become overwhelming very quickly. That constant stress drains your mental energy and increases anxiety. The key is to decrease your workload when possible and where possible. Ask for help, delegate, and give yourself permission to say no to some things. And that's harder to do than to say because I know I struggle with that myself and I have for many years. And this is where a private patient advocate can step in to help with medical coordination, insurance, and other tasks that can take up so much of your energy and time.
Yeah, I agree with you. And sometimes, people know something isn't right mentally, but they're not sure, where to turn or who to, go. What would you recommend to those people?
Yeah, you're not alone, and help is available. Speaking with a therapist, a counselor, or behavioral health specialist can provide incredible insight and coping strategies. Many offer virtual sessions, which makes it even easier to access care. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the healthcare system or all the logistics that come with managing illness, that's also a time to bring in a private patient advocate. We can help you get organized, communicate with providers, and make sure that you're supported in every aspect of your care, both mentally and physically.
Yeah, and finally, for anyone listening who's struggling right now, there's a lot of people I know, And what's one takeaway you'd want them to remember as we go through this holiday season?
I'd say this: taking care of your mind is part of taking care of your body. When you give yourself space to rest, to connect, to reset emotionally, everything else starts to fall into place. And, it's worth the energy to try. The holidays don't have to be perfect, they just have to be peaceful and meaningful for you. And that's kind of what helps end up making it perfect in the end.
Yeah, that is such a beautiful reminder, Dr. Borelli. Whether, it's setting boundaries, practicing gratitude, or, simply allowing yourself to take a breath. Small steps can make a big difference in your mental well-being, right?
Absolutely. And if you need extra support navigating your care, the team at Pathway Patient Advocates, we are here to help you lighten your load so you can focus on your health and spend the holiday season doing what you really want to and what really matters, being present with the people that you love. And remember, take care of your mental health because you deserve peace and joy this season too.
Very well said, Dr. Borelli. Well, for anyone looking for help for themselves or for their loved ones, there are so many ways to reach out to us. You can, visit our website at pathwaypa.com, or you can give us a call at 947-517-8395.
Thank you, Christine. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope that this conversation helps our listeners feel more confident as they navigate their healthcare journeys. Have a great day. If you have a question for Ask the Patient Advocate, email advocate@pathwaypa.com. Managing your health and navigating the healthcare system is challenging, but it's a lot better when we go through it together.